Okay, I'm gonna close these things. Okay, I think I'm breaking the internet today. I'm breaking the internet. It should be, oh, progress, no image. Come on, YouTube. Oh, it's working. It's finally working. This is glorious. All right. Okay, so let's not dilly-dally any further. I want to jump right into it. It's 7:37. We need to get this show on the road. So I'm going to be looking all over the place. I have different screens up. I'm going to be sharing some slides with you guys, but let's hop into this. If you can see everything, okay. I don't see an image here. Let me know if you can see. You see me? Okay, good. I don't see me on my phone, so I'm just going to shut that off. I can see the chat and everything. So as you guys are hopping in, say hi. Let me know that you're here so that we can interact and get the most out of this training. I have a lot of information to cover. It took us about, I wanted it to be about 35 minutes because I know busy as frickin' frackin', frickin' frackin' Fiddlesticks moms trying to run, or not trying to run businesses, running businesses. You want, get in, get the information, and get out. So I want to welcome you guys all here. This is our second episode, episode 2. And so it's going to be so much fun and that much more fun and that much more information being shared and that many more changes happening. I even got messages already from people who attended the training this morning saying, holy shnikes, it's making so much more sense. I feel so much better about, showing up in my business and making this happen. So throw it down in the chat box. Let me know where you guys are from and let me know what business you're in. Just so I can tailor this. I can use examples that will resonate with you. If there are any issues, anything that comes up during the broadcast, please, for the love of God, let me know in the chat so I can try to fix it. I don't want anybody to miss any information, but let's get to it. So we are, let's just say if you want to know if you're in the right spot. Are you in the right place? Should you be watching this? Yes. Yes, you should be. If you are a mom in business, if you are busy as heck, if you're in network marketing, if you're in network marketing, if you're in e-com, if you're in any of these things that, any businesses that require online communication to find your audience, to interact with people, to network, to build the empire that you want to build so you can be home with the kids or so that you have more time to travel, more time to live life. You find yourself stuck, right? You feel like you've been doing everything there is in the world and it's just not happening for you. This will help you so much. It is a huge game changer. It will really break things down for you and allow you to move forward in your business with far less stress, far less hustle, and way more results. So think about that. I'm gonna hop over into the slides now and just make sure that everybody can see. Ketone lover and new digital marketer. I love it. I love the digital marketing. That's what I told the guy in customs that I did when I went to LA last month. I'm like, I'm a digital marketer. And keep it simple, right? Keep it simple so you can tell people quickly what it is that you do. So let's hop down. Who this is for? We just went over that. You're in the right spot. I'm going to keep it 45 minutes. I know I started late and I'm so flippin' sorry. The connection from my OBS to YouTube, whatever. I was late. That's it. So let's show up. You're going to be doubling your results. You're going to be cutting back on, I don't want to say you're going to be cutting back on effort, but in the busyness of business. We're going to get a hold on that for you. So I promise you guys, this is not just a ridiculous sales pitch. Here, you can see my face. I'll show you my face. This is not just a ridiculous sales pitch. I am going to help you. You are going to get information that you can write down. So I hope you brought something to write stuff down with, because this is going to be a lot of information, but applicable immediately. And that's what I'm all about. So instantaneous results, instant shifts in how you're going to approach your business, how you're going to approach your life, and how you're going to get those results and really build a real business. I said 12x your business, and I'm not whistling Dixie, you guys. People are doubling their income month after month after month. So if you're into it, stick around. I have a bribe. I'm bribing you to stay to the very end, get all of the information so you can tie it all in together and really make the most sense out of it. And, you know, some people are like, oh, stay for a free present. I'm bribing you to stay to the end. I have a workbook package, a workbook bundle that has made huge results for people. There are workbooks, worksheets, different exercises that you can do in this bundle. And there are 6 of them. And I sold it in the new year for $97 a pop. So much more than that, of course. But huge changes with those workbooks. Really get your focus on, really start building your business into how you want it to take shape. So stick around to the end and then shoot me your email address and I'll get you your secret password to download those workbooks immediately. It's a fabulous gift. It's called the Focus to Freedom Workbook Bundle, and it is amazing. It's amazing. It comes out of all of my favorite training courses, the mini courses that I've run over the last few years. So that is yours. So let's get to it. Reasons why you might be here. Things that might sound familiar to you. Let me shrink my face away a little bit so we can see all of the slides. Actually, I could just hide my face. I'll just be little. So you might not know. You might not have a clear niche. You might not know who you are serving. These are the things that might be holding you back. Let me know in the chat what you think is holding you back right now from reaching your goals and attaining everything that you want in your business life. And let me know if these resonate with you. You might not know who you're serving. You might feel like you have mom brain and you just can't take on one more thing. You might be hopping from one company to the other, hoping, you know, that this will be the one that you'll get the immediate results for, that you will see immediate change in, and you'll reach the top ranks right away, and all the magic will happen. Or you see other people succeeding. You see other people making the coin, making rank, you know, building things up, getting those free trips, and you want that, so you skip over to where that person is doing well. Shiny object syndrome, right? Or you might not even know where to start. You might be thinking okay, I have this business, I'm showing up, I'm posting pictures of myself and of products online, and nothing seems to be working. So you have a lack of direction. You don't really know where to go, how to get there, what's going to be working for you, okay? The next thing, you might feel like you need to be fixed. So you might be looking for another self-help book, another personal development book. You might be looking for, you might be thinking, oh, it's not happening because I'm screwing it up. It's not happening because I'm holding myself back. There are these blocks. There's this healing. There was that one thing that I went to that one time and it's really stopping me from reaching my goals. And so you feel like you constantly need to be fixed. And as you unravel this onion of human emotion, you keep experiencing one thing after another, and you're constantly trying to fix yourself so you can reach your goals. And one, you might just be too damn tired. You're burnt out. You've tried every single thing that you can possibly try. You've tried a saturated market. You might feel your market is saturated. So you don't feel like you have an edge on anybody. And let me tell you, no such thing. No such thing. You can have an edge. And you can show up strong and as a leader, even if your market's been around and there's a whole bunch of ladies that are kicking ass, it doesn't just happen for everybody else. It can happen for you, and it will happen for you. If you apply what we're going over today, you will feel and you will see a huge shift in what you got going on. Because at this stage of the game, you're right up close and personal with all of those issues that we just went over, and you guys named some too. You're right up close and personal, and you might not even see what the problem or what that block actually is. Because when you're so flipping close to what you've got going on, and you're in the thick of it, you're in the game, you know, there's like, you're on the soccer field and there's balls flying everywhere. You're too close to see what your next move actually should be, that it's so flippin' blurry like this, that you don't realize that what you're actually looking at, if you stepped back and took a look, is something so glorious. And all those images where it was zoomed right into that dock as close as I could get it, just to be ridiculous. But when you're so in the thick of the issue, and you're feeling it so personally, and you're feeling like you're personally being stopped, you're affecting your life negatively, and you know, all of these things are so painful and so hard to overcome. But when you're right there, you don't see that, you know, you just need to get to the other side. So it's really easy to get stuck on that. I know it. So step one, hop into it. Grab your notes. We're going to start doing. Hey, Vicky. We're going to start hopping right in. Let me shrink my head down again. I always pop it up because when I'm bringing it home, when I'm telling you, the issues that you're focusing on we're not talking about those today. We're talking about getting you results in your business. So there are two differences there. Let's hop into goals. Big, giant, shiny, sequency, that just happened to be in my brand colors, goals. And I'm not just going to tell you to focus on one goal here. We're going to focus on all of the goals. All of the goals. They don't get you unstuck. So I don't want you getting into this section being like, okay, we just went over what all the issues are in my business and why I'm not moving forward. You're going to tell me to set goals, and now I'm going to be unstuck and everything's going to be glorious. I'm telling you, setting goals does not get you unstuck. But you still need to do it. You still need to do it. And that's why there are 3 shifts in this training and not just a 1. Because these other pieces to the puzzle are crucial. So the other thing that I'm going to tell you, and I want you to hear what I'm saying, is focusing on one goal is not the way to go. Focusing on one goal is not sustainable. Your results will not be sustainable, and you will not achieve your goal as gloriously as you can if you focus on all of the goals. Now hear me out. Now hear me out. We're here for a little while. So I'm just going to transition this out. What I teach and what I talk about and what I want you guys to consider here for just a moment. You focus on one goal in your business, and it might be recruiting. You want 5 new people on your team. So you focus on that. You focus on driving in the message of the opportunity. You focus on how it's going to change people's lives, about how they can afford these new trips, or how they can win new trips, or recognition, and going to these events and going to conferences, and the super weekends and the training and the camaraderie, and you focus on all of those things. And what's falling apart over here? Maybe your clients aren't getting so much attention. Your regular clients that purchase the product. Your personal life. You might not have seen your friends forever. You might not have focused on your own health. You may not be traveling with your family. You might be, your relationship might be falling down as you're building up your business. So I call that yo-yo businessing. Yo-yo. Not because we're being gangster, but because as you build one side up, the other side is falling. Another piece of the puzzle is falling down. So what I have done, and you may have heard of feng shui before. And in feng shui, it is all about creating intention and physically creating an environment that supports the flow of energy. It supports the flow of energy in 9 different aspects of life. And if you can name something that I don't cover in the next thing that I'm going to say here, I will tell you where it fits in, because they cover different areas. So I'm just looking at my house because that's how I remember what they all are. There are 9 guas, 9 bagua in feng shui, and they are knowledge and experience, and this is expertise, this is gaining knowledge, this is learning things, goals, opportunities, success, travel and mentorship, family, overall well-being, children, and you might be like, well, I don't have kids, Leslie. Children is like seeing things with fresh eyes, an innocence about it, open-mindedness, that whole experience of feeling and being as a child, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to have kids and you hang out with them in that corner of the house. And the other areas are your wealth and prosperity, abundance, and then your fame and reputation. And I'm not saying that we all want to be like Justin Bieber famous. I don't know why I said Justin Bieber. I'm sorry. It's Justin Bieber famous. I should have said like Freddie Mercury or something cooler than that. And then your love, relationships, connection, right? So those are the 9 areas, and they cover the whole gambit, the whole shebang, not only in life, but in business as well. So when you focus on your environment and setting it up to be a good host to your goals, to allow the abundance to come in as your relationship also thrives, as you grow in health and in wealth and personal development, and allow new opportunities to come in as you are mentored and mentoring people yourself while you're learning and sharing your experiences and telling your stories and doing all of it in flow. When you can do all of it in flow and really cater to every aspect of your life, and when you do things like visualization techniques, when you do things like setting up vision boards, it's not just about the money. You're not just, generally, I've never seen this. You don't do a vision board that is just, $267,000 a year, and that's all you have on your vision board. Generally, there is, somebody's on a yacht, somebody's horseback riding, somebody's having some mojitos, whatever you got going on. There's always different aspects to it. And if you build it all together and you focus on each of those areas and allow them to leverage your business, when you're doing well health-wise, you will do well in your relationship. And when you're doing well with your relationships, you will do well in your business. When you do well in your business, you'll have more opportunities that come to you. When you have more opportunities come to you, it all flows together. And when we get stuck in focusing on that one goal, everything else is kind of pushed to the wayside. And you see people do this a lot in the new year. And maybe this training has come at like the perfect time, because in the new year, people just stop everything that they've done before and they focus on that one thing, and it's usually losing weight, because we all had way too much cheesecake over the holidays. And so it's just the focus. And so you stop hanging out with your friends. You stop doing this. You stop doing that. You cut yourself off from everything and just do that one thing. And then by the time you have achieved that one goal, if you haven't lost your mind yet, everybody else has kind of moved on. Everybody else is into different stuff, and you have to play all this catch up, and you feel like you're really behind. And then what happens when you play that catch up is that you fall off the wagon on that goal that you're working on, and then you're yo-yo living, man. Yo-yo. And it's not because you're a gangster. It's just because it's going up and it's going down. And it's going up and it's going down. So that, my friends, is why I want you focusing on all of the goals. Because when you think about working yourself, working in business, we always have that aspect of personal development, right? You need to be strong body and soul to reach it. And really, when you look at your goal, the body and soul of the goal is the action and the environment, is what you're allowing your life to feel, to how you're accepting your goals in. I tell people to put mints on the pillow for their goals. Make your goals feel welcome when they walk into your house. Set up, make space for them. And that's a whole other training when I talk about making space. But really set your goals up to succeed, not to be a burden, but to be a part of your success. Which brings us to number 2, which is plans. And I love plans. You guys, I design a business and life planner. I love me some plans. So let me know if that makes sense to you. Let me know if this whole goals thing, incorporating your whole life, leveraging every aspect of your life. And I always say buffing your gua, and I feel like that sounds a little dirty, but buff up every gua in your life so that it can all grow together. It can all grow in unison. Let me know if that makes sense to you guys. And we're gonna start in with plans. Plans, I love goals, I love plans, I love all this stuff. And this is so much fun. So much fun. Let me know if you're having fun. Let me know if you're having as much fun as I am. So a lovely quote for us: a goal without a plan is just a wish. And a wish, what a dream is a wish your heart makes. Don't worry, Disney. I'll never do that again. Okay. Knowledge and experience. So when you start, I'm going to talk a little bit about the difference between a plan and planning. Okay. So planning is gaining all of this knowledge and experience. It's understanding your product. It's understanding your income. So what you want your income to be, how you can achieve that income with the systems that are set up in the business that you're representing. Your network marketing, right? So how can you achieve all of those things? Understand the ins and outs, the bonus cycles, the qualifying for things, the higher percentage, the higher commission rates, and all that kind of stuff. Understand your team. Understand your team. These people that you are building alongside with, understand who they are and what they're about. Because if you are bringing people into their business, you want to make sure that you're bringing your friends, the people that you are mentoring, into a business that you fully support. Okay? And understand your clients. So your clients generally, I don't want to get in, don't let me get too far into this. Your clients are generally you right before you discovered your product. You 2 months ago, you 3 months ago, right before you're like, this just changed my freaking life. Those are who your clients are. And you can relate to them and you can let them know what your experience is and how it worked for you because you were them 2 months ago, 3 months ago, maybe 2 years ago. And when you know these things, you can start to develop a real business with a real business plan. Then the where and the when. So this is where the planning sort of turns into the plan. You know where you're going to show up. You're going to know when you can give more and when you can pull back. So when you know how everything works, how your team works, how your team supports you, how your income works, how the bonuses work, and where your clients are coming from, who your clients are, you'll be able to see if you're on track. So back in the day, when you used to start a business, you had to fill out a business plan before you could do anything else, before you could register your business, before you could even call yourself a business. You had to have a business plan that showed what your sales were going to be. This is your total estimate, what your sales were going to be for the next year. That's how it was where I'm from. It might be different everywhere else, but when I first got out of school, I studied marketing and I have a certification in project management as well. I didn't even introduce myself. Hi, my name's Leslie. Anyway, so I have 2 kids. I coach people. I run courses. I developed a business and life planner. There we go. I can't believe I didn't do that. All right. So when you have your plan in place, you'll be able to see if you are on track to reaching your goals. Otherwise, what happens if you don't have that in place? Oops, sorry guys. If you don't have that in place, that's where the hustle and that's where the burnout really, really starts. And it really starts to hit you hard, right? Because you're just showing up and you're going and you're going and you're going and you're taking a hit and you're going back in and you're taking a hit and you're like, I don't know why I'm using boxing as an example, but you're just pushing and pushing and pushing and you don't know where you could make some tweaks. If you have to make the tweaks and you don't know how you're really performing and to evaluate yourself to see if you are servicing your business and your clients well, or if you need to improve in one area or the other. But when you have a plan in place, when you know what you need to do to achieve your goals, you'll know if you're doing it when you have a plan. And that doesn't mean that you can't stray from the plan. Okay? If you end up selling like 5 magic wands tomorrow and you only planned on selling 4, you have not failed. If you wanted to sell 10 magic wands and you sold 2 magic wand kits and signed on 2 clients, you have not failed. You are still progressing and you can still track that. You can still see how you are doing and that you are doing well in your business, okay? It's just a map. And you're allowed to have pit stops. You're allowed to visit a different monument. You're allowed to take a back road when you have a map to get to where you want to go. It's not the be-all, end-all by any means. The plan. I love me the plan. All right. So, what comes after plan? Guys. So, let me know where in the planning might you need to improve to. If you need more help and guidance to know how to show up and where to show up and when to show up. If you should push forward or if you should pull back. If you needed more knowledge or information from your business, from the business that you represent, let me know. All these things can be sorted. All of them. So none of these things should be holding you back. This one is the good one. This is the action taking, and this is where people do get caught up. Let me grab my notes. Let me grab my notes. The first thing, and I see this every single day, is what we talked about at the very start. You're stopping yourself from moving forward because you feel that you need to be fixed, because you were told that you need to be fixed, because there are so many people telling you, wait, don't post anything else on Facebook until you've taken this $5,000 course. You know, wait, don't do that. You need a one-on-one coach that costs you $10,000. You hear these things from people and you're like, oh my God, I do need to be fixed. Like, are you not at the top of your leaderboard yet? You need to be fixed and buy this book and read this thing. And I am all about personal development, guys. Don't kid yourselves. For probably the last 8 years, that has been a steady, that has been a constant in my life. But what I don't do is wait to be complete, wait to be perfect. Honestly, you'd be waiting for, if you're going to wait for your to be healed of every trauma, of every setback, of every imperfection that people are telling you that you need to fix. So what you need to do is just move forward. Take the action. And I think we have a choppy connection. Let me know if we have a choppy connection. YouTube just sent me a notification. So when you're in the middle of all of those problems, you think all that you need to do is fix it. Fix it, fix it, fix it. So you end up focusing on what you think you need to fix to be able to show up. But really, have you ever been nervous to do something and then you went ahead and did it and you realized it wasn't that bad, and the next time you did it, you did it without hesitation? Have you ever pushed yourself to do something and then realized, hey, I can totally do that? But if you were to focus on the, oh, I don't want to go up to bat. Now I'm talking about baseball analogies. I don't want to go up to bat. I've never hit a ball before. Oh my gosh, actually I have a real life example. When my son was, I don't know how old he was. He might have been 2, maybe. He was probably younger than that. And he was eating with a fork and was making a flippin' mess. He was sitting in his high chair and it was just like, food was going everywhere. And my husband went and was going to take the fork away from him. And he's like, I think he's too young for a fork. He's making a mess. Of course he's going to make a mess. Of course shit's going to go wrong. This is my first time delivering this masterclass this morning. I didn't flip and record it. And this is my second time delivering it. And I was late getting started because the stream connection is crap. Know what though? I'm probably going to do it again. I'm probably going to teach this masterclass again for the next group of people that sign up for it. And so you just need to take the action and move forward in everything that you do so that you can get better at it, get more results, and move that thing out of the way. Because when you're in the middle of trying to focus on the thing that's right in front of your face, you can't even see what this is when it's that close to you. Obviously, I know what it is because I just picked it up off the counter. It's a book. I get it. But you can't see clearly what this is. So how are you going to remove it? By focusing on it. Focusing on it is not going to solve the problem. What you need to do is go around the thing and move forward in what you want to achieve. Taking the action, right? So when you can focus on what you know for sure, I feel like this is the next slide. Yes, okay. So the results happen when you start to move. You don't need to be fixed to do the thing, and save your energy for the things that you know for sure. And what you know is where you are now in your business and where you want to be. And when you get that map set up, when you get your goals clear and you get that map, that plan set up, those things are what you know. And leveraging your life in taking action. Okay? So those are the things that you know that you can achieve. So when you're too close, it looks messy. And you're just going to be stuck trying to fix something that might not even be there, that the rest of the world might not see it as a problem. But you do, because it's on the tip of your nose. So don't keep hustling and showing up. Don't keep hustling and showing up. Show up with intention and plan. Because these problems that you face, when you treat your business like a business and set your goals, you can move past them and experience that real freedom that you've been looking for, that real freedom that you've been wanting to experience. And the cool thing about leveraging your business, when I was talking, or leveraging your life, when I was talking in goals about using every aspect of your life to create that alignment and flow in your business, is that everybody's life and where everyone has come from is completely different. So the beauty in that is, like Lisa mentioned earlier, a saturated market. There is no other you. There is nobody else that can tell a story or who have had the results or have had experience that you have in your business. So it makes such a difference when you're just coming from that point, right? Does that make sense, guys? If you leverage your own life for the results that you want. So, anywho, so I want you guys to think about taking that balanced and focused action once you get that plan set up, so that you can really honestly start doing your results, doubling your income, 12xing in a year the results, the income that you're going to be making in your business. When you make that kind of dough, when you get those kind of results, you can help so many people. And it's about helping it's about helping people. It's about allowing other busy moms, other people to experience a real fulfilled life, right? And these are all the things that we go through. I teach my course, Plan, Balance, Achieve. So this is what we have in Plan, Balance, Achieve, are all of these things. We go through 9 intense weeks. So 9 weeks of intense training. And it's like as close as to one-on-one coaching as you can get. I developed it, after working with so many moms who were busy as hell. Oh, where did my face go? After working with so many moms who are busy as hell. Oh my God, here I am. Who just weren't seeing the results and felt like they were doing every single thing that they could possibly do in their life and in their business. And they just felt like they weren't getting ahead in anything. This is what I developed. And we use the principles of feng shui. So everybody's building their life up. And the kind of results that we got just in the first couple of weeks, a couple of girls, 2 girls, they're sisters actually, they cleared space and made a nice, welcoming sort of environment in their home. And this is the opportunities and goal setting environment, right? And both of them had huge opportunities at networking events. 4 and 5 people reached out to them to join their teams in that 1 week. It's just insane. When you really get everything aligned and get everything happening, it's crazy. Anyway, so these 9 weeks, we go through all of this stuff. The goal setting, the plan, you will have a solid plan in place. And we'll go over all of it intensely. I only take 5 people, 5 to 8 people. Some people like to join with friends and whatnot. So So I'll let more people in. But I want to keep it as close to one-on-one coaching as possible without that $10,000 price tag. Because when you're starting a business and you're raising a family and you have things to pay like the hydro bill, the mortgage, the insurance, all that stuff, I know it's not easy to come up with $10,000 just to get your business started. And so many coaches use that as their starting point. So anyway, you get the attention that you need in this program. And we go over those modules. There's 10 modules. We go over those in 9 weeks. You'll be like, what the hell? Because one of the weeks is just you reflecting on what you want to achieve. And we still have our weekly focus sessions and stuff in there. But the other, so what we go over, I think I have this set up. Yes. Okay. So the first 3 weeks, we look at where you're at in your business. So your life, business mindset, what you think is holding you back, the things that you've been focusing on, and then we set your real goals. So what we talked about today, only way deeper. We get into it way deeper so that you can really have a clear vision of where you're going, why you're going there. And then we start working on delivering. We start working on delivery and creating that plan. Going over your knowledge and experience, your messaging, your storytelling, what's going to set you apart. We go over all of these things in detail. So we talk forms, we talk setup, we talk a whole bunch of stuff. And the funny thing is, people are often told, and I was actually told by a coach when I first started business, that you should be in every single place, that you need to be on every platform, you need to be all over the place. And the thing is, you could be putting a lot of energy into something that's not going to give you return, and you can be showing up every single day, time after time after time, and just exhausting yourself and exhausting your audience with information that may or may not be pertinent to them. So we really look at where you should be showing up, how to use the platforms, when to use them, when the best times to use them. And people who have been in business like 2 years, 2.5 years, saw results within 9 weeks, doubled their income from the previous month. So when you get to show up less, okay, not show up less, I shouldn't have said that. When you get to sit back a bit, when you get to live your life a little bit, when you get to grow your life, your business, all at the same time and see the results just rolling in. I've had people tell me they feel like they're cheating the goal setting system. Like they're cheating the system. You're not cheating the system. You're just using it effectively. You're just using it effectively. So I'm going to tell you guys a bit about the course. So if you want to stick around and hear it, it's life changer. It is life changer. I'm not just saying that. It's because I've seen it like time and time again. So this is what we have in the course, guys. And this course will completely change your life. The support in it is insane. And the results that people get from it, crazy. People who haven't had an income in their business in over a year have a regular stream of income they can rely on, a predictable stream of income coming into their business month after month, after month, after month, and growing every month. And so what you get when you join the course, yes, you get the workbook, the Achieve Balance workbook that works you through everything, the 9 modules, and 10 weeks of setup. So in these 10 weeks, as soon as you sign up, you get in on our weekly group focus sessions. So every week we go over as a group, individually, we're in a group, but everybody gets their chance to let us know what they have going on and what they want to do, what they want to achieve and focus on the following week. So you're not just getting caught up in the busyness, right? In the tornado or tornado, as Xander would say, in the tornado of online junk and the endless scrolling and consumption of oftentimes useless knowledge. So you get that. You get full access to my online academy. It's full of tech tools, resources, past trainings, worksheets, workbooks, all that stuff. And in the private mastermind group. So it's a group on Facebook. Only people who are in the course are in there. And you get lifetime access to all of this. So you might be like, what the hell does lifetime access to all of this mean? Lifetime access to all of it means that you will get the workbook, you'll get your business plan set up, you get everything that you need set up, work through it all so that you are moving forward. You're moving mountains, okay? Once you get, even before you get through those 10 weeks, you're moving mountains. Your life has changed. Your business has changed. You're getting the results. You're getting the results that you've been trying to get on your own or with your corporate training. You are moving mountains. And then once those 10 weeks of training is up, a new group of people come in. Straight up, guys, I only take five to 8 people into this course at a time. So there's a waiting list at times, okay? The next 5 people will come in. If you wanted to revisit one of the modules while their live training is going on, you can hop in there. You can hop into their live training and go over branding, go over finding your niche, go over setting up your platforms, go over whatever it is that you need to go over to get the results that you want. You are in there until you get the results. You are in there until you want to leave. Okay? So there's no limit on what you have lifetime access to. Those weekly focus calls, the weekly trainings, and I'm in that group, in that private mastermind group, 2-3 times a week with different information, different coaching sessions, live audios, the whole shebang. So there's no end to what you can learn and what you can get and the results that you can get from this course. So in addition to the course material, lifetime access to everything, you get a copy, of my Lavish Life Planner. This is an 18-month planner set up for business and life, complete. It has every single thing you could possibly need in a planner. Meal planning, meal tracking, water intake, what you're manifesting for the week, the things that worked for you last week and things you want to tweak for next week, content setting, goal setting, focusing for your life, for your business, all of it. It's all in there. And I designed this planner. This is the 4th planner that I designed. And it is the most all-encompassing, gorgeous effing planner that I've ever seen in my life. This alone changes people's lives. Not to the degree, of course, of a full-on coaching program, but it does. So that's being thrown in there too. So if we look at the new valuation of the planner, which is $76 plus shipping, it's over $5,300. So you get the workbook, the weekly training videos for the workbook, which is pretty much 5-on-1 coaching, and group focus sessions, online academy that's just packed of resources out the wazoo, private mastermind group, lifetime for all those things, and my planner sent to you, which is just, it's the greatest planner ever. I'm just going to say that. So if you guys are into this, the other thing you might be thinking like, oh, thanks for a planner, Leslie. I never used a planner. So I decided I was going to, I'm going to tell you guys about the planner coaching group that I have. It's called Coffee Planner Action. Everybody that has a planner is in this group. And every single Sunday we sit down and plan all the things we have to do. And if I could show you guys my planner right now. It's sitting right here. So, I'll have to turn my camera back on. Here, let me show you. So every week we go through the planner and set everything up. This might look crazy to you. I know. But what I have here is when Xander goes to school, that, I'm cleaning off the front porch, I'm mopping the floors, I'm shipping out planners. When I'm working in my course, so I'm doing live training on Tuesday nights. What I'm going to be posting about throughout the week in my Facebook groups. sanding my new headboard. So I'm everything, wash day, those are laundry things, skating with the kids. So, you know, everything business in life is in here at a glance, And every Sunday night in the planner group, we set this all up so that you can get done everything that you need to get done. How flipping fabulous would that be for you if you could just get done everything that you needed to get done? Fabulous. Fabulous. It's amazing. It's amazing. So the planner group is in there for you guys too. And just because I like you and you look fabulous tonight, there's also 3 one-on-one coaching sessions that you get here. So when you sign up tonight, like when you sign up now for this next session that's starting in a week's time, the next course session that's starting in a week's time, you also get these 3 call a coach sessions. And these are priceless to get you set up, or you can bank them so that you can use them in a month's time or in 3 months' time, in 4 months' time. You have lifetime access to this course. You can bank those 3 coach calling sessions for when you really need them, when you're really feeling stuck, or if there's a harder time of year for you. And I'm going to have a drink of water, sorry. So that's over $6,300 for everything that you guys are getting. And what you will get, really, you'll get on those leaderboards. And if you could, if the only thing this course did was get you on the leaderboards, qualify you for all the bonuses, rack up those bonuses month after month, get those free trips, be on the stage at your conventions, triple, 12x your income in a year. Like, how would that feel for you? How many worries would disappear from your life? How much more time would you have to enjoy your life? How would that feel if you could stop hustling and stop struggling and get the results that everybody else is getting? So when I set this up, it's a group program. So I could do something crazy and make it really cheap, super affordable. Nobody even had to consider a thing about it. Run ads, right? And just fill it up. Fill it up time after time after time. And like, nobody cares. You're just a number. Or I can make it a bit of an investment, get qualified people who really want these results, who have been working their business and who want to up level and make it to the next level, right? And deliver quality content as close to one-on-one coaching as possible, but without that crazy ass 10K price. So you get everything here. And this is even more than you get in some of those 10K price points, right? So what I did for you guys to register for the next round, the next session, is $1,500. $1,500 to get every single thing that is in there. Everything. And make the changes. So take the action and have people there with you. Have people who are going through the same things as you, who are busy as Fiddlesticks, who are busy as Frickin Frackin. They're busy Frickin Frackin Moms who want to make these changes in their lives. So you can stay with the hustle. You can stay, showing up, doing all that you can, time and time again, and not getting the results, or you can get to where you want to be. So just going to show you guys the slide one last time. Actually, I could show you the site too, but it's $1,500. And I said here one-time payment, but I wanted to show you that there are payment options available. Okay, so there are payment options available. You can do the one-time payment, $1,500, and that actually gets you some bonuses. So let me just check this out here. It gets you some bonuses of, if you pay in full, you get 1-hour sessions with me every month. So 6 every other month, sorry, 6 one-on-one calls, full hour calls that you can cash in anytime. The results you get from that is flippin' insane. If you wanted to take the 6 months to pay, it's $247 a month to get these crazy results. This will pay for itself in no time. You guys will be amazed. You will be amazed. So the added bonus for the pay in 6 months is my complimentary mini courses and with my VIP workbook bundle, which is the workbook bundle that you're getting today plus 6 more workbooks. So you're getting a huge amount of workbooks that aren't all available in the Academy. And if you do the 12 months to pay, it's $187 a month. You still get access to everything, which is like on Thursdays, I go over and make sure everybody's questions are answered, that no stone is left unturned. Does that make sense? Unturned? Yeah, I think so. And you get the 3 Call a Coach sessions that are 15-minute sessions. You can cash in anytime. You come in on our mastermind calls, you get access to the vault, you get the group program, you get the focus sessions, and you get those 9 weeks of intense training as well. So it's all there for you guys. And if you stuck it out to the end, drop me your email, send me your email address, and I'll send you out my Focus to Freedom workbook bundle. You guys are champs. Holy banana sandwiches. It's insane value. I know it is. It's insane. So move through and move past everything that's holding you back, guys. This stuff, let me get my base back up here and I'll hide the rest of this. We don't need the rest of that stuff right now. Okay. So just like move past anything that is holding you back. Do what you need to get the results that you need. And that is taking action. And that is keeping that focus, not getting that shiny object syndrome and all those things that you listed. And the best way to overcome that is to take focused and intentional action. Build your whole life up around your business. So shoot me a message. Go to the website. If you saw it on the slides, it's leslieclatt.com/plan-balance-achieve. And it's going to be the best decision. It's going to be the best decision that you've ever made to make huge strides in your life and business, relieve huge stress, and get huge, huge results. I will talk to you guys soon. I hope you had a fun time here. I'll be in touch with everybody who shoots me their email address so that I can get you your access to the workbook bundle. And I'll see everybody else when you register for the course.